Is it time to buy a private jet? This is the question that a lot of people have been asking me while I've been here in the US, meeting with a number of business people that are looking to buy aircraft. We've just had a new president here in the United States, and it's been a few weeks now. President Trump is doing what he said he was going to do. Lots of enthusiasm in the business world here, at least with the people I've been meeting with. I know some people don't like him, but I've been meeting with a number of people that, are investing. They've got projects and they're thinking, well, is it time for me to buy a private jet or not? Is this your case or not? But here on BizJet TV, we cover the whole subject of private aviation. Is it time for you to buy a private jet? Well, we are seeing the price of fuel coming down. So when you're buying a private jet, it's not just, how much is it going to cost me to acquire the aircraft? It's also how much is it going to cost me to operate the aircraft? And the operating costs obviously going to go down with the price of fuel coming down as the United States starts to drill for oil and use their own oil in their own country instead of going out and buying it elsewhere. So that's one factor which is going to drive the price down. Should you buy a private jet is really down to your circumstances. And this is really important to understand. Now, if you're already flying 200 to 250 hours a year, then certainly ownership is something you need to consider. But what usually happens when someone buys a private jet, they tend to fly more than they planned. Once you have a private jet parked in the hangar, two things happen. First of all, it costs you money, whether you fly it or not. And second, as it's costing you money, you might as well start thinking to yourself, well, what opportunities are there out there? How can I use this airplane to my benefit? Yes, you can use it for business to go out and visit people, but how about sending the airplane out to pick people up and bring those people in to see you? That's another great value add with the private jet. But then the other thing, a lot of people are using the private jet to move around with their families for vacation. And you can take as many people as you want that can fit in the aircraft. Of course, you can take the dog, the cat, the mountain bikes, any other gear that you have. You can put that on your aircraft and off you go. You can drive up to the aircraft with your car, get out and get on the airplane and in the air in 15 minutes. You can't do that with the airlines. So there's lots and lots of benefits of private jet travel. It's not just, let's look at the spreadsheet and figure things out, because yes, it's going to be a lot more expensive than flying with the airlines, but the benefits are enormous. And the opportunities, and this is the thing, the opportunities that you get flying private, you don't get in any other way. So this is really what you need to think of, the opportunities. You kind of need to sit down and do the exercise. Okay, let's imagine I have a private jet. Now I've got homes here, there, and everywhere. I've got companies. I'm in this type of business. So now let's say if I had a private jet today, where would I go this week? I could go and see so-and-so. I could send the jet out to pick the other guy up to come and see me. Weekend, I could go away with my family to Hawaii, and maybe last minute tell my daughter she can bring a couple of friends with her. These are things that you can do with the private jet that you can't do when you're traveling airlines. And of course, in the private jet space, you can charter a jet, you can do fractional ownership, you can share a jet with somebody else, where you may find somebody local or a friend that says, yeah, I'll buy 50% of the plane. You buy 50% of the plane. You can lease an airplane for maybe 6 months to a year, or you can buy an aircraft. You can buy it pre-owned, or you can buy it new. So there are many ways of playing the game in the private jet space. But I can only give out general information here on BizJet TV. We need to get specific. We need to go on a one-to-one call. I can sit down with you, ask you a set of questions, and see what the best private jet solution would be for you at this time. And it may be that it's not time to buy. It may be you just charter for the time being. You can reach out to me on my email, just posted here below. We'll schedule you in for a call, come up with a plan for you, private jet strategy for you. And this is really, really important. And check out this other video we did about the technology going into private jets. Like I said, there's lots of new technology being developed at the moment that's going into the private jets. And yes, you can buy an older jet and upgrade it technologically speaking. But we'll go into that on that episode of BizJet TV. So check this one out. That's all from Marissa Pauly here on BizJet TV, and I'll see you on the next one.